Hey folks, it's Angel Valenciano here from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. My goodness, look at this. And it's 365 days of Angelito. It's day 50 something. I've lost track. Basically, it's March, which is great because it leads right into my favorite season, which is the equinox, the spring equinox season. And the reason why that's my favorite time of the year is one, it's my birthday on March 29, and two, it's because of that, I have this affinity to the equinox season, which is spring, Easter, the rising of the sun, and it gives me great power and energy. When you look at the whole year, the winter time is like the death. So that's when it's kind of like that hibernation time. It's cold, it's snowy, although it's very snowy right now. And I was up earlier clearing the snow from the driveway and everything. And then like the summer is like the hot, fiery season of everything. But the springtime to me is the most beautiful time because you come out of that hibernation and it's the time where the sun starts to rise, the days get longer. Um, the trees begin to bud. It's the time for planting the seeds for the garden and everything like that. So it always gives me great energy. So with that, it actually being very early in the morning because I was up early shoveling the snow. Right now it's around 8 o'clock ish, which brings me to today's topic, which is a success tip, shall we say? Why not? I talked a lot about spirituality, art, music, and business building techniques. So today I'll just speak quickly on a success tip, which over the winter time I was in complete hibernation mode. But now that the springtime is here, I'm going to get back into the groove of getting up early. And here's the success tip of the day, or that you could use in any day. Let's back this up maybe. Let's back this up a little bit. Before you go to bed at night, it's good to reflect on that day that has passed, the things that you were successful in, the things that you need to work on. But the best thing to do is to write a list, maybe 1 to 10, of the things that you want to accomplish the next day. Now, the next day comes. Best thing to do is get up early, do your stretching, your morning exercises, and all that kind of stuff. Morning ritual. But the thing to do especially when you're building your business or building a project or working on a project that you want to see to fruition, greatest thing to do first thing in the morning after your like morning rituals and everything, when you get into the work of everything, get on your laptop or whatever it is that you do for your work, your livelihood, is to tackle the first 3 things on that list that you made the day before and get them completely out of the way. Like turn that logical laziness, the doubting, the fear, that part of your brain that just doesn't want to do those important tasks. Remove that from your brain and complete the first 3 tasks on your list. Or better yet, we'll put it this way: the 3 most important tasks on that list. Now, how do you know which are the 3 most important tasks? One, and it's just innate, and I just mentioned that right now, it's innate within all of us, is to be human nature, just to be lazy or to avoid the things. And as weird as this is, as paradoxical as this is, to avoid the things that produce the most results. It's strange, like we want to get on the computer, we want to do our Facebooking, we want to just check emails for the fact of checking emails, we want to check our text messages, our Facebook messages and all that. check out a few YouTube videos or whatever catches our brain. Now, the best thing to do is like turn all of that off, turn the Facebooking off, turn the emails off, everything, and just get down to the 3 most important result-oriented tasks. If you get those out of the way, and especially if you get those out of the way early on in the morning, you're left with, what's that, 7 other tasks of the things that you wrote on your list the night before. You're left with these tasks, which like are seemingly easy after you tackle the 3 that are most important for the day. The results oriented tasks, the ones like in the in the online business world, like what we like to, the results oriented or the income producing tasks. So for me, in the way my business is structured right now, it's generating traffic and generating leads for my online business. If I get those out of the way, like if I generate or use one of my systems to produce like 1,000 hits a day, 10,000, hits, 100 to 500 unique clicks, like whatever, that's just all terminology. But if I get and produce the traffic that I need for my websites, get that out of the way, I know that and this is just, we won't even get into numbers, but if I produce X amount of traffic, it produces X amount of leads, which then again, because I have my systems all set up on autopilot, it produces X amount of sales. So, and what that does, getting the traffic, getting the leads, getting the sales, getting this important task out of the way, bright and early in the morning, it gives me momentum for the rest of the day. And the rest of the day to do those other tasks, those 6 to 8 other tasks that I had set out for me. So that's just a little bit of a tip. It's I learned this from, I forget her name now. It was a blogging course that I took last year, but I forget her name. I'll look it up. I'll put it in the description box or whatever, so you can even take that. It's a free blogging course, and you just do the blogging course, 15 days of blogging, and it actually generates a lot of momentum in whatever you're doing in life. But what was I gonna say there? Yeah, so most important thing, write down like 10 things, the to-do list. Write those down the night before. When you get up in the morning the next day, do your morning ritual, like eat breakfast, yoga, stretching, walking the doggy, or whatever you have to do. And then as soon as you get back, do the 3 most important things of the day. Income producing, results oriented. Get those out of the way. It gives you momentum, and you find that if you get into the groove of doing this day in and day out, the universe, the world, the opportunities that just magically appear is just that. It's magic. It's amazing. It's awesome. Running out of juice there. Give me 2 seconds. Taglish. Filipino language. Yeah, so that's a super success tip of the day, is get those income producing, results oriented tasks out of the way right out of the gate, and gain the momentum. Now, don't lose the momentum. If there's more tasks out of those 6 to 8, those remaining tasks, get those out, like boom, bang them out, guys. To me, that's the hustle and the grind. And it's not about, oh, I worked 8 hours. Like, look, in all honesty, I did more in 2 hours, meaning shoveling the lawn, doing my morning exercises and yoga, and my traffic generation. I did more of that in the first 2 hours of my day than most people, than 95% of the population do in their 8 to 10 hour day. So it already energized me and got me going for the day. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say there. Like, do this day in and day out. Make it a habit. That's another like side tip there. Make things, these result oriented tasks, make them habit. Because if you can program your subconscious mind to do a habit, which all a habit is doing something over and over again until it becomes second nature. Make that a habit, and you'll and then be open to synchronicities, like I always say. Be open to the opportunities that the day presents for you. Um, your PayPal and bank account will thank you for it. And obviously, we do it for that kind of reward, but also what you feel inside. And this is what I've been learning over the last couple of days, also. And I've known this my whole life, anyways. But when you generate that feeling of accomplishment, the universe likes that. It delivers you more opportunities. Here's another little side tip. When you're making that list, physically scratch off those tasks that you accomplished. Because by doing that, it also generates the subconscious mind. It gives you that feeling of accomplishment. It's all magic. It's all magic. Okay, so now that that kind of stuff is out of the way, I just want to share this one. I don't know if I shared this the other day, but this is one thing I'm working on. It's just kind of this, you know how I like using my art and music to express the feelings and emotions and thoughts that are within inside me. But this bad boy came the other night, and it's not done yet. I don't even know how I'm gonna color it, but at least the outlining is there. But it's really cool. I like this one. So that's a new little drawing painting thing that I'm working on. It really feels good. I'm getting into this big expansive cosmicness that feels good. I wanted to do one last thing here, since I don't think I did an update in the last couple days there, but let's do a reading from this bad boy, Tao of Leadership. Leadership Strategies for a New Age. This is an amazing book. I don't know if you guys can grab it. I think it's still available online at Amazon or whatever. Go ahead and grab that. Look how, like, this book has been through it all with me, but it has led the way. One of the books that has led the way. But as always, I'll do an oracle reading. This way, this is how I do the oracle readings for the books. I just kind of go like that, and wherever it stops, it feels good. And we'll go with this. Number 34. There's the picture. What this book is about, it takes the Tao Te Ching, or Tao Te Ching, if you want to call it like that. It takes the Tao Te Ching and it breaks it down and deciphers that cosmic book, that ancient mystical cosmic book, and then it maps it over to like a leadership and self-development, personal development kind of mindset. So what did we stop on? We stopped on this. It looks like two dudes planting, or two folks planting in the tree and everything. It's number 34. It's called All Inclusive. And we'll go with this. The single principle can be found everywhere, all the time. Everything works according to it. Every life unfolds according to it. The single principle does not say yes to this and no to that. Even though Tao is the source of all growth and development, nothing profits Tao. Tao benefits all without return and without prejudice. That's cool. Neither is the single principle private property. You cannot own it. It does not own you. Its greatness lies in its universality. Universality. It is all inclusive. The wise leader follows this principle and does not act selfishly. The leader does not accept one person and refuse to work with another. The leader does not own people or control their lives. Leadership is not a matter of winning. The work is done in order to shed the light of awareness on whatever is happening. Also, selfless service without prejudice, available to all. God dang, that's powerful. So the way I read into this is it's almost exactly that. Now, I know I was talking about income and income producing activities, but honestly, money is just a gauge. Money is just a gauge, a reflection of the value that you provide to the marketplace. Okay? Try to erase, don't say try. Fuck it. Eject the fact that you gotta work you gotta work hourly for like a monetary wage. Because although that's the way society kind of works, what the masterminds of the universe, really, of the world, the elite, the successful people of this world, what they all come to know is that money is a reflection of the value that you provide to the marketplace. Meaning if you provide a stinkload of value, you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the way I see it is that we're going in that direction anyways. The hourly wage mentality is it's dying out. If you are a seer like myself, a master observer, you will see that a lot of the kids these days are entrepreneur in spirit. And I guess we'll bring it back to this, is that successful people in this world, when it really comes down to it, they do the things that they do out of pure love and, let's just say, out of just pure love and joy of doing the things that they do. That makes sense. Without expectation of the monetary gain, without expectation of, wow, I'm winning, like it said in here, today's reading. I'm controlling others. I'm generating I'm like that egotistical mentality is dying off to the wayside, and definitely doing things out of love and goodness and kindness and goodwill. It's the way to go, folks. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Do your results-oriented activities early on in the morning. Do things out of love and get it done. Get it done, folks. All right, it's about it out of me for today. Lily's right there. She's wondering what is that human doing? Lily, I'm doing Bijo. Come here. Come here. Come on. All right. So that's it out of us. Right, Lily? And we'll talk very, very soon. Peace. Namaste. We love y'all. Hit the button. Lily, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.